Alright, so isang magandang hapon sa lahat, sa mga librarians, teachers, and students from La Union National High School. Welcome to our online library literacy program, or what we call the OLLP. So maraming salamat for joining us this afternoon. And we're very happy to see a number of participants in the Zoom room. Pero kung may mga friends pa kayo, or classmates, or batchmates na wala pa dito, please tell them to join because we will be starting in a few minutes. And siguro while we're waiting for more people to come in, I'd like to take this opportunity to greet and acknowledge the following people. So we have Brenda A. Sabado, Principal 4. Good afternoon po. Glenda E. Fontanilla, Grade 7 Supervising Head. Edna E. Liwanag, Grade 7 Supervising Head. Cheryl A. Boado, Focal Person, Senior High School and Master Teacher 2. Rowena C. Tremor, Grade 7 Curriculum Chairman, and Jeffrey N. Obligado, Grade 11 Curriculum Chairman. Ayan, pagbati din sa mga Grade 11 advisors, Maria Alisa A. Bumatay, good afternoon po. Roxace P. Dupusin, Zaira May F. Dadiel, Mark Henry P. Munar, Vanessa Arian G. Carion, John Christopher S. Laron, Nestel Ria Iliwanag, Arika G. Apalya, Bernadette B. Silapan, Roderick C. Gurion, Ray Alvin E. Calub, Elna J. Casilla, Editha C. Bayan, Nathaniel E. Katbagan, Abigail M. Dibunao, Seyon M. Cardenas, Norife N. Hufano, Quenny A. Pahe, Cedric D. Batwang, Emmeline G. Canono, good afternoon po, Marilu L. Tumbaga, Rogen C. Rivera, and Romel Christian Zainiano. So yan po ang mga grade 11 advisors. So again, welcome po. And we hope you're all staying safe and healthy amidst the pandemic. And maraming salamat for requesting the session. And we're very excited to share with you our library efforts, programs, and services. But before we officially start the program, I'd like to introduce myself. I am Dewey Marquez, Science Research Specialist 1, and I will be your moderator for today. And together with me is the library team. So we have here our Supervising Science Research Specialist and Head Librarian of the DOST-STII Library, Ms. Linderly M. Maglake. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello, Louie, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Yan. So, andito rin po ang aming Science Research Specialist 2, Ms. Irene Alice Brillo. Hi, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon, Ms. Louie, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today.
Yan. And makakasama din po natin later si Sir RJ Escondo, ang aming speaker din for today. Ayan. And present also is our tech team, Mr. Rainier Zagada and Mr. Mark Jason Sison. Ayan. So yan po ang team behind today's activity. Yan. So, but before anything else, ano ba ang OLLP and why are we doing this? So, ang OLLP po ay isang initiative ng DOST which aims to promote our free resources and materials on science, technology, and innovation. Kumbaga, para lang siyang library orientation but online and more detailed. And now to give you a glimpse of our discussion, we will be covering the following topics. So for the first part, it's about getting to know the DOST-STII services, resources, and products. Part 2 is about researching in the DOST-STII library kung paano ba i-navigate ang aming online Public Access Catalog, or OPAC for short. And given that our library is currently closed to the public, paano nga ba mag-request ng materials from the library? And part 3, it's about navigating the Starbucks offline, online, mobile app, quiz app, and how to avail. So later on, all these topics will be discussed even further by our presenters. Okay, so for a smooth flow of the program, we are asking everyone to please take note of the following house rules. So this webinar will be recorded for documentation purposes. And if you have any questions, please use the Q&A chat box and you may post your questions while the presentations are ongoing. Be polite, pay attention, and actively participate. And finally, an evaluation and post-test will be provided in exchange of the e-certificate of attendance. So later po, in the latter part of the session, yung link natin, ipopost natin para masagutan niyo po. Ayan. So please stay tuned until the end. Your certificate will be sent to your registered email within 10 working days after the conduct of the session. Okay, so moving forward, flashed on the screen are our presenters. And so let's wait for the slide. Yan. So for the first part, nakilala niyo na kanina si Ms. Linggulit M. Maglake, our Supervising Science Research Specialist and Head Librarian of the DOST-STII Library. For the part 2, si Ms. Aileen naman ang magdidiscuss. She's our Science Research Specialist 2 and also a Registered Librarian. And for the part 3, andito naman si Sir RJ C. Uscondo, ang aming Information System Researcher 3. Ayan. And now to formally welcome all of you, let's all hear a message from the Director of the DOST-STII, Director Richard T. Burgos.
Hi, let me greet everyone a happy day. It is always a happy day for us here at the DOST-STII Library. And why is that so? Well, as a special repository of science, technology, and innovation information, we are always surrounded by the best minds and works of scientists, technologists, and innovators from the Philippines and from all around the world. So, when the COVID-19 pandemic threw the whole world in a lockdown, some of the first places to be shut down were libraries. We could not receive walk-in clients anymore. Good news is that while our daily physical visitor count plummeted to zero, our online patrons continued to visit us and even increased in number. Moreover, with the school opening in the new blended environment for instruction, more and more learners and teachers are using online tools and resources and discovering the value of digital libraries. The requirement of the time, therefore, is to be agile and to pivot quickly to online solutions. Thus, we repositioned our old physical library tour and orientation program to an online version, which we now call the DOST-STII Online Library Literacy Program. This is a way of reaching out to all teachers and learners who need to access resources and services that they can use in distance learning. The DOST-STII Online Library Literacy Program has 3 parts. Part 1 is about getting to know the DOST Science and Technology Information Institute, our services, available resources, and products. Part 2 teaches you how to research in the DOST-STII Library, how to navigate the online public access catalog, and how to request for library materials. Lastly, Part 3 will discuss our digital library in a box, the DOST Starbooks. It will teach you how to navigate the DOST Starbooks offline or online, or even its mobile app version. Then there is the Starbooks quiz app, which is loads of fun. Generally, the online library literacy program aims to capacitate DOST stakeholders in the field of science, technology, and innovation, and to maximize the use of DOST-STI services and resources. The most wonderful news is that all these resources are available online for you for free. So what are you waiting for? Come and spend a happy day at the DOST-STII Library. Visit our FB page at facebook.com/STII Library and access our online public access catalog at signet.dost.gov.ph. See you soon!
Yan. So yan po ang aming very energetic and ever-supportive director na si Director Richard. And taking off from this video message, sana ay mas na-excite kayo na malaman at marinig kung ano nga ba ang mga products and services ng DOST-STII. Yan. But before we proceed to the lecture proper, let me just give you a quick run-through of the Department of Science and Technology. So for those who don't know, DOST po ay located sa Bicutan, Taguig City. And from 1958 to 1982, DOST was formerly known as the National Science Development Board or NSDB. From 1982 to 1987, it was changed to National Science and Technology Authority or NSTA. And finally, in 1987, by virtue of Executive Order number 128, it was changed to Department of Science and Technology or DOST as it is known until today. So again, from NSDB, naging NSTA until finally DOST. So currently po, DOST ay pinamumunuan ni Secretary Fortunato T. de la Peña or SFTP for short. Ayan. So kung makikita niyo sa screens, naka-flash dito ang picture ni Secretary Fortunato T. de la Peña or SFTP for short. And a quick trivia also, SFTP stands for the slogan of the DOST, which is Science for the People o sa Tagalog ay Agham para sa Bayan. Now, DOST is composed of several regional offices and 18 attached agencies. So siguro yung iba, familiar na kayo like yung PHIVOLCS, Pag-asa, PISAI, SEI, and several attached agencies which are divided into 4 clusters, namely the Sectoral Planning Councils, the S&T Services, the collegial and scientific bodies, and the research and development institutes. Now, the DOST Science and Technology Information Institute or DOST-STII is part of the S&T services as the marketing and information arm of the DOST system. Ayun po siya yung naka-highlight yun ng DOST-STII. Okay, so now we shall proceed to our topics. So ready na ba ang ating mga participants for the lecture proper? Kung ready na, can you chat in the chat box the word ready? Just so we know if we can proceed with the first part of the session. Ready na ba? Ayan, so may mga nag-chat na. Okay, so at this point, I think we can start the lecture. So here's the video presentation of Ms. Linderita Maglake to give you more details about the services, resources, and products of the DOST-STII.
Hello everyone, how are you today? We hope that you are all doing well. I am Linderita Maglake, the head librarian of DOST Science and Technology Information Institute, and I am here today to introduce our agency. So let's get to know DOST-STII. DOST-STII is one of the attached agency of the Department of Science and Technology. We are the information and marketing arm of DOST. We have 3 mandates. We are mandated to establish a science and technology library. So that's DOST-STII library. Next is to disseminate science and technology information. We disseminate S&T information in all formats. Through prints, we have our own publications. We also do broadcasting and press releases, and through social media as well as mobile applications. So we will identify them all on the next slides. And lastly, to undertake training on science and technology information, we conduct free trainings and webinars. So just follow our social media accounts for announcements. We provide S&T information services through our library. So this is DOST-STII library located at DOST compound in Bicutan, Taguig City. So as of the moment, our physical library is temporarily closed to the public as a preventive measure to stop the spread of COVID-19. But don't worry, you can still avail of our library services by contacting us. You can email us at library@stii.dost.gov.ph, and you can call and text us on the following numbers. For announcement, You can follow our social media accounts on Facebook at STII Library, on Instagram at DOST.STII Library, and on Twitter at STII_library. And if you miss watching our webinars, you can subscribe and watch the recordings at our YouTube channel at DOST-STII Library. For library material requests, you can browse our library collection at sinet.dost.gov.ph. Our online public access catalog is very easy to use. You just need to remember four things. Number one, go to sinet.dost.gov.ph. Number two, click Online Public Access Catalog. Type your keyword in the search bar and click Search. Number three, select the title of your choice. Make sure that the material is located at STII and copy the details and send it at library@stii.dost.gov.ph. So again, for library material requests, just remember four things. Number one, go to sinet.dost.gov.ph. There's no login required. Number two, click Online Public Access Catalog. Number three, type your keyword in the search bar, then click Search. And then last, make sure that the location of the material is in STII. Then copy the details and email it at library@stii.dost.gov.ph. It's easy, right? We also disseminate S&T information through our publications. So these are all of the DOST STII publications that you can download for free at stii.dost.gov.ph. So let's describe each publication. Let's start with the Philippine Journal of Science, or PJS, which is the oldest scientific peer-reviewed journal in the Philippines, published in 1906. So what can you see inside PJS? If you are looking for research outputs on natural sciences, engineering, mathematics, and social sciences, you can refer to the Philippine Journal of Science. So for those of you who are looking for related studies on natural sciences, engineering, mathematics, and social sciences, PJS is the one for you. Next, we have the SNT Post, which is a quarterly publication of DOST-STII. So what's inside SNT Post? If you are looking for news articles on various DOST programs, SNT Post is the one for you. In particular, SNT Post tackles how DOST initiatives have created an impact in agriculture, enterprise, industry, IT, health, education, and disaster preparedness. Next is the Red Book, or the Reference for Emergency and Disaster Book. The Red Book serves as a handy tool of information about all possible natural hazards in an area. The warning information given by agencies like PAGASA and PHIVOX, and special programs like Project NOAA, and the suggested actions to take during these events. The Red Book can be used by our grade 11 and grade 12 students as well as our teachers as a reference on the subject disaster readiness and risk reduction. So if you know someone who needs a reference on emergency and disaster, well, you can refer them the Red Book. Next, we have the DOST Digest, which is a monthly DOST publication. So what's inside DOST Digest? If you are looking for condensed and easy to read science and technology news stories, DOST Digest is the one for you. DOST Digest contains the most recent technologies and happenings in the local S&T community with compelling photos and images on a full-color, 4-page newsletter. So if you are a student or professional on the go, DOST Digest is the one for you. Next is Balitang Rapidos, which is a monthly publication of DOST-STII. So are you looking for news stories on science and technology, which is written in the Filipino language? So if you are, you can refer to Balitang Rapidos. Balitang Rapidos provides condensed and easy to read news stories on science and technology that is written in the Filipino language. Next, we have the SPEARS, or the Specialized Philippine Enterprise Reference of Experts and Scientists, which is originally published as the Philippine Men of Science in 1964 and renamed as the Philippine Men and Women of Science in 2013. So what's inside SPEARS? Are you curious about our Filipino scientists? Have you ever wondered what are their contribution in the country? Do you want to know more about our Filipino scientists? Well, if your answer is yes, Spears is the one for you. Spears provide bio-bibliographic information of Filipino scientists and experts, which serves as a specialized reference for the public. Last, we have the Philippine Science and Technology Abstracts, or the PSTA. PSTA is a semi-annual publication of DOST-STII, released every June and December of each year. PSTA features abstracts of local S&T published researches. So if you are looking for a list of local S&T published researches, PSTA is the one for you. So remember, all of these publications are all free for full text download at DOST-STII website at www.stii.dost.gov.ph. So just go visit our website, go to products and projects, and select S&T publications, then you're good to go. We also disseminate S&T information through our mobile apps, which are all free for download at Google Play Store. Just type DOST-STII in the search bar. Let's describe these mobile apps one by one. Let's start with the Philippine Journal of Science mobile app. If you're always on the go and you want to be updated on the latest issue of Philippine Journal of Science, you can download this mobile app on your mobile devices and do research on natural sciences, engineering, mathematics, and social sciences. With Philippine Journal of Science mobile app, you can access the past and current issues of PJS anytime, anywhere. Next, we have the DOST-TV mobile app for past and current episodes of DOST-TV programs. Because we are the information and marketing arm of the Department of Science and Technology, we also promote SNT through broadcasting. And DOST-TV is one of the flagship program of DOST-STII aside from DOST Starbooks. DOST-TV is the official weather, science, and technology television program of the Department of Science and Technology to communicate science for the people, promote a culture of science and technology, and raise the aspirations of our youth to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and be the leaders of the future. Among the programs of DOSTB are DOST Report, Expert Talk, Negosiencia, Sinesciencia, and special coverage on SNT events. So if you miss watching these programs, you can download the DOSTV mobile app. Next is the Science.ph mobile app. If you are always on the go and you want to be updated on the news on science and technology, well, we recommend Science.ph mobile app for you. By using this mobile app, you will always be updated on the happenings in the field of science and technology. Science.ph mobile app will let you categorize the news by region and by field of study. So download it now. Next, we have the DOST app. This was recently introduced to the public in 2020 to allow the public to be updated on the DOST initiatives, programs, and projects. DOST app gives you quick access to information on science, technology, and innovation from the Department of Science and Technology. It is a handy tool to find practical solutions to the country's pressing problems and to provide career and livelihood opportunities for every Filipino. Next is the Starbucks Quiz app, designed to challenge our elementary, high school, and college students to answer quizzes on science and technology. So this can be used by our teachers in providing an interactive activity on their classes. We also have the Starbucks mobile app for the students and teachers on the go. So here are the following contents of the Starbucks mobile app. We have the Scarty Livelihood videos, K-12 materials, Science for Safer Communities videos, investigatory projects, math and science educational videos. Lastly, we also have the Starbucks Geo Map. Locate all of Starbucks kiosks installed in the Philippines. So remember, all of these mobile apps are all free for download at Google Play Store. You just need to type DOST-STII at the search bar. We are encouraging you all to download it now. We also disseminate S&T information through our website. So here are the following websites for Philippine Journal of Science at philjournalsci.dost.gov.ph. For DOSTB, we have dostb.ph. For science.ph, we have science.ph. Very easy to remember, right? And for Spears, we have spears.dost.gov.ph. And you can access the link to these websites at DOST STII website at stii.dost.gov.ph. As I have mentioned earlier, we also disseminate S&T information through broadcasting. So we are inviting you all to please watch Cinescience every Monday at 5 p.m., Expert Talk Online every Wednesday at 5 p.m., and DOST Report every Friday at 4 p.m. live at DOSTV Facebook page at facebook.com/DOSTBPH and at DOSTV Science for the People YouTube channel. And lastly, our third mandate, we undertake training on S&T information. Among the topics that we cover are science journalism, basic photography, digitization of print materials, and online library literacy program. Again, we are encouraging you all to please maximize the use of our services and resources. For inquiries regarding our services, resources, and products, here are our contact details. Again, this is Glinderlit and Maglake. Thank you for listening. Let's stay connected. Contact us now.
Pangarap ko talaga magkaroon ng sarili kong negosyo. Kaso, bago matupad yun, kailangan ko muna ng makinarya at financial assistance.
Pangarap ko maging scientist balang araw. Kaso lang, alam kong gipit si Enay ngayon. Saan kaya mayroong scholarship?
Kung
Mayroon lang sana mapagtatanungan kung saan pwedeng humingi ng tulong. Hanggang sa nasagot nga ang aking mga kahilingan.
Inihahandog ng Department of Science and Technology ang isang Unified Information Delivery System na DOST Infoservilis. Isa itong online client service na layong sagutin ang anumang katanungan nyo na may kinalaman sa mga gawain, proyekto at serbisyo ng DOST. Ang Infoservilis ay para sa mga estudyante, scholarship grantees, professionals, mga mananaliksik, inventor, siyentipiko, negosyante, technology managers, at volunteers. Maaari ka magtanong tungkol sa mga scholarships, laboratorio, research grants, at call for proposals. Maaari magtungo sa aming official Facebook page para gamitin ang Infoservilis. At i-click lamang ang message now at dadaling ka rito sa aming Facebook chat at pwede ka nang magtanong na may kinalaman sa DOST. Maaari ka rin magtungo at magtanong sa DOST Philippines Facebook page. Inulunsad ang DOST Infoservilis dahil layunin nitong matulungan ka tulad ni Igan at Liz. Ang dali at ang bilis, di ba? Ano pang hinihintay mo? Magtanong na sa aming go-to communication platform, DOST Infoservilis. I-like at i-follow ang aming official Facebook page para sa iba pang mga impormasyon. Maaari din kaming makontak sa email na makikita sa iyong screen. Para sa impormasyong masaligan at mabilis, DOST Infoservilis.
Okay, so maraming salamat, Ma'am Linder, for summarizing the services and resources of the DOST-STII. And just to repeat po, no, isa po sa mandato ng DOST-STII ang pag-promote at ang pag-disseminate ng science and technology information to the public. And we really hope that through this program, we could encourage more people, yung mga students and teachers, to maximize the use of these free resources. Okay, so again, if you have any questions, please feel free to send it through the Q&A button para hindi matabunan sa ating chat box, because later on, our speakers will be addressing those questions during our Q&A portion. Okay, so moving on, our next topic will give you a more detailed explanation on how to research in the library, the ways and tips to navigate the OPAC or the Online Public Access Catalog. So here's Ms. Irene Alice Brillo for the second part of the session. Ms. Irene?
Thank you, Miss Louie. Ayan, once again, good afternoon, everyone. Ayan, how are you today? Kumusta ang hapon ninyo? Are you feeling good? Or you feel sleepy? Ayan, kumusta kayo ngayong hapon? Inaantok pa kayo? Ayan, so I think either antok na kayo kaya hindi kayo nag-chat. Or ready na kayo at nag-aantay kayo sa susunod nating gagawin. So, okay. Sino sa inyo ang may extra laptop or extra phone dyan sa inyong bahay? Ayan. Sino ang may extra gadget sa bahay? Ayan, nagtaas ng kamay si Koyson 16. Ayan, yun ang nakita kong pangalan mo. Okay, so meron na tayong mga nagtataas ng kamay. Ibig sabihin ba nun, you have extra gadget with you? Ayan, and because of that, samahan niyo ako as we navigate our online public access catalog. Ayan, let me just share my screen. And, oops, share. Muntik ng live. Okay, so this is my screen. Nakikita niyo ba siya? Okay, nakikita niyo ba siya? Just chat yes. Yes. Okay. Nakikita nga. Very good. Thank you for responding. And sa mga may gadget dyan, samahan niyo ako. Let's go to signet.dost.gov.ph. Ayan. Again, that's signet.dost.gov.ph. Ayan. Sa mga may extra gadget dyan, punta lang po sa signet.dost.gov.ph. Yan, nandyan na ba kayo? And in case mag-blurred yung aking screen, mag-chat lang kayo ng blurred so that I can off my video and audio lang yung naka-on. Kasi medyo mahina ang internet ngayon dito sa office. Okay? So, sa mga may gadget, I hope nandito na kayo. And let's click Online Public Access Catalog. So, here, this is our interface. So, nakikita ninyo, meron tayong search box. So, we have two ways of navigating our Online Public Access Catalog or OPAC for short. We have the quick search and we have the expert search. Now, we'll start with a quick search. Quick search is the same when you are using the Google search, minus the Google Assistant. Okay, so for a quick search, can you suggest or give a topic that is related to science, technology, or innovation information? As mentioned by Ms. Louie a while back, our library specializes in collecting resources on science, technology, and innovation information. So yun po ang laman ng ating library. Okay, anong topic nyo ngayon sa science? Sige, anong topic nyo sa science ngayon? Or last week? Ayun, pa-chat na lang kung anong topic ninyo. And we will try to navigate our online public access catalog using the topic that you are going to suggest. Ayan, wala pa. Wala pa akong nakikita. Either mahina ang internet connection ko o wala pang nagchat-chat. So, since wala pang nagchat-chat, muna ang magsasuggest ng topic. So, for example, naghahanap tayo ng topic on, okay, since nasa pandemic tayo and this is caused by coronavirus, let's look for materials related to virus na lang. Virus. So, lang po ang paggawin ng quick search. Just key in your topic or your subject matter and then click search. And ayan. So, for the topic on virus, we have 2,859 results. Ang dami, no? And these materials are represented by these icons. So, our library holds different types of materials. For this icon, this represents analytics or articles. So, nandito yung mga icons natin with their corresponding description. So, for this one, this is for analytics or articles. For this icon, this represents the technical reports. This icon represents the books. This icon represents the serials, or these are actually magazines and journals. For this icon, this represents the non-print materials. This represents the reprints. And this one represents investigatory projects. For this one, this represents the thesis and dissertation of our DOST scholars. And for this icon, this represents the vertical file. So napansin po ninyo, you didn't need to log in or register in order for you to search our online public access catalog. Okay? And for example, you are interested in this specific material, you just click this one and the bibliographic record will be open. So makikita nyo po dito ang title, the location of the material, the publication title, the issue, and the volume. We also have here the author and the abstract. Now, mapapansin nyo sa location is PCHRD. Our online public access catalog is a union catalog of the different DOST agencies, meaning ang makikita nyo po dito na mga resources are the materials that are found in the different DOST agencies. So, ang mabibigay namin sa inyo na materials are the materials that are located in STII. So, be particular when you are requesting materials from us, you check the location and make sure that it's located in STII. Okay, so, ayan. This material is a thesis material. And location is also in PCHRD, but you can already see or read the abstract dito. Okay? Ayan. Okay, how about this one? Oh, sakto. We are faced with this pandemic due to novel coronavirus. So, this is a non-print material. This is located in STII. That's our library. And it has a full text material. And this material is not restricted. Ibig sabihin, you can readily download this material. Okay? Yan. So that is how we use the quick search. Now let's move to the second way. We have the expert search. Ang expert search naman is iba sa quick search because it has this delimiters. So, pwede nyo pong piliin, halimbawa, alam nyo yung exact title ng material, you can choose title. Or, kilala nyo yung author ng material, you just key in the author. Or, if it's a subject matter, then you click subject. If you know the date when the material was published, then you click date and input the publication date. Or if what you're looking for is part of the content of the material, then click content. Okay, so and then you just key in here kung ano yung isusulat nyo. And you can also choose kung anong material type ang gusto nyo na basahin o panggalingan ng material. So if you are interested in reading articles, then you click analytics. If you're interested in reading books, you then read books. Or you can also read, or you can also click non-prints para yun ang mailabas doon sa result. Okay? So for this time, gagamitin natin ang all material types. And hindi naisip ba kayo dyan na title ng material? Ayan, wala pa kayo naiisip? Wala pa po kayong naiisip sa science? Ayan. Mahal nyo ba ang science? Okay. Sige, mag-aantay ako ng isa-suggest nyo na topic that's related to science, technology, and innovation. Kung hindi, gagamitin ulit natin si virus. Okay. We also have here what we call the Boolean operators. So, pwede nyo gamitin si and or not. And meaning, kung ano ang isusulat natin dito sa una at dito sa pangalawa ay kailangan magkasama sa iisang material. Or naman, kung ang sinulat natin dito at saka dito, either of them ang lalabas. Okay? Not ginagamit naman siya doon sa mga closely related subjects. So halimbawa, gusto natin ng virus pero ayaw natin ng computer virus kasi ibang klaseng virus ang hinahanap natin. So, yun ang gagamitin natin. Not. Okay. So, sige, mag-start tayo using yan. Dahil wala kayong binibigay na subject or topic, pipiliin ko ay virus. And then, another one is, anong pwede nating isama or ano pwede nating isama kay virus na dapat magkasama sila sa isang material? Virus and bacteria. Okay. And let's click search. Tingnan natin kung meron tayong material that has both virus as a topic. Ayan, meron nga. Meron tayong 7 records. And ito din po yung isang pagkakaiba. In the expert search, you can already see the location of the material. Hindi nyo kailangang buksan para makita ninyo yung bibliographic record. Nandito na yung location ng material. And karamihan sa kanila ay matatagpuan sa STII. Okay? So, yun ang gamit ng and. Gamitin naman natin ngayon ang or. So, let's use the same topic. Ang hinahanap natin ngayon ay either mga material na either virus or bacteria ang nasa subject or content. At for that, meron tayong 2,194 records. Ayan, dami, no? And karamihan sa kanila naman ay matatagpuan sa PCHRD. At halimbawa, kailangan ninyo ng ganitong material, pwede nyo pong hanapin ang Facebook page ng PCHRD. O kaya, hanapin ang HERDIN. At pwede po kayong mag-request sa kanila. Okay. So, ayan ang or. Gagamitin natin ngayon ang not. So, ang gusto ko lang ay virus, pero ayokong isama ninyo ang mga computer virus. Pwede palang mag-display ng 50 na records per page. Okay, so ulit, let's try search. Virus lang ang kailangan ko. So, for materials that has virus as subject, meron tayong 1,972 records. Ayan. At ang karamihan pa din sa kanila ay PCHRD. Bakit PCHRD? Sapagkat PCHRD ang may hawak sa ating research and development. So, marami silang records pagdating dito. Okay? So, are we good? Yeah. Are we good? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Walang or na sagot. Okay, so yun po ang ating quick search and expert search. Ngayon, for example, interested kayo to, sige, balikan natin si virus. Interested kayo to request this material. For example, virus diseases. Saan ba to? PCHRD, si virus diseases. Halimbawa, ito. For example, you are interested on this material, skin microbiota. Ang kailangan namin sa inyo is the title of the article, the call number. Make sure that the location is STII. We need the publication title, the volume and issue number, and also the issue date and the author. Kailangan namin yun. So, pwede nyo siyang kopyahin isa-isa and isend sa amin via our email. Or, ang pinakamabilis ay i-screenshot this one. Ayan, yan. Diyan tayo magaling. I-screenshot this one and you attach it to your email and send it to our library email. Ang email natin ay library@stii.dost.gov.ph. Again, send your request to library@stii.dost.gov.ph. Ayan. So, ang gagawin nyo lang, once again, ay screenshot nyo ito and i-attach nyo sa email ninyo sa amin. Okay. What if marami ninyo? Okay, for example, kanina, dami-daming virus, no? Virus and bacteria. So, kanina, nakita natin ito. So, kapag expert search naman ang ginagamit ninyo, pwede nyo ding, halimbawa, ito, interested kayo dito, interested kayo dito. So, kokopyahin nyo ba isa-isa? Pwede din. Or, pwede nyo namang i-screenshot to ng buo. And attach it to your email. Okay? So, attach nyo lang sa email niyo and send it to us. Ayan. Crystal Ann, anong ibig mong sabihin sa how about nature? Okay. Sige, specify mo or be specific or i-elaborate mo yung question mo tapos ilagay mo dun sa Q&A. Nature yung subject. Gusto mo maghanap tayo ng material that is related to nature. Ganun ba yun? Is that what you mean? Ayan. Kung mga material naman related to nature, ayan. Meron naman tayo. We have 785 results. Okay? So, ayan. Conservation of natural resources. At yan ay matatagpuan sa Region 7. Region 7 nga lang, no? Ang Region 7 ay nasa Cebu. Okay. Pero as I've mentioned, you can reach the different UST agencies via their Facebook page. Okay po? Yan. So, ang titignan lang is yung location. Kung ang location niya ay nasa STII, then yun po yung pwede namin mabigay sa inyo readily. Okay? Yan. So, that is for our quick search and expert search. I-reserve natin itong other topics nyo mamaya sa isang resource namin. Okay? Now, for example, nag-send kayo sa amin ng request or material request. Ilang oras kayo mag-aantay or ilang araw kayo mag-aantay ng aming sagot. Okay, as much as possible, we respond to your queries as early. So, blurred. So, sige, kung blurred siya, mag-o-off ako ng video, pero naririnig niyo naman ako, no? Can you hear me? So, video ko lang yung i-off ko. Okay? Ayan. So, kung sige, as mentioned, i-reserve natin itong ibang query nyo mamaya dun sa other resource. Now, kung magre-request kayo sa amin, we are given a maximum of 8 working hours to respond to your queries. Now, our official working hours is from 7 a.m. in the morning to 6 in the evening. So, we work 10 hours a day, but we work Mondays to Fridays. Mondays to Thursdays. So, that is 4 days in a week. So, between those days, yun yung mga pagkakataon na makaka-respond po kami sa inyo. If in case we receive your query on off hours, we will be responding to your queries on the nearest working hour or working day. So for example, na-receive namin or nag-send kayo ng query sa amin ng 7 p.m. ng gabi. Masasagot na namin yan kinabukasan. Okay po? Or kung nag-send naman kayo sa amin ng request on a Friday, masasagot namin siya the following working day, which is Monday. So, wala pang problema kung magsisend po kayo sa amin ng mga requests during Fridays, Sundays, and Saturdays or holidays. Yun nga lang po, you will have to wait for the nearest working day para maka-receive ng response. Okay po? Yan. Kapag naman po libro ang i-request ninyo, Ayan, hindi po namin mabibigay yung buong libro in adherence to copyright law and intellectual property rights. Ang pwede lang namin pong ibigay sa inyo is one chapter of the book that you need. So, ang gagawin namin pag nag-send kayo sa amin ng book, like for example this one, sabi niya, good day. May I ask if you have, ayan, so hindi siya nag-browse sa online public access catalog natin and it's okay. So tanong niya is kung meron kaming ganito. So ang response is, meron kami na book. However, ang pwede lang naming mabigay ay limited parts or maximum of 20% number of pages. But since minsan yung 20% nahahalo yung may nahahati na topic, so ang ginagawa namin is per chapter na lang siya. Okay? So we will send back the table of contents of the material and then pipiliin namin kayo kung anong chapter ang kailangan ninyo. Yun ang isi-send back namin sa inyo. Okay po? When it comes to thesis material naman, ang pwede namin isend is the abstract. Yung abstract lang po. And for articles naman, we can send back the digital copy of the article. Basta nasa amin yung digital copy niya. Okay? Now, if, for example, you are given a chance to visit us, to use our library on-site, ma-access nyo naman po ng buo yung mga libro and yung mga thesis materials natin. Nalilimitahan lang tayo when it comes to online service. Okay po? Ayan. So, that is our limitations when it comes to books and thesis materials. Now, makikita nyo dito, nag-send si Mariel sa amin Feb 16 ng 4:29 p.m. So, nag-respond kami sa kanya ng Feb 17, 7:13 a.m. That is the following working day. And ang kailangan din namin sa inyo is for you to answer the feedback form. Kapag po nag-request kayo ng material sa amin, kakailanganin namin ang feedback ninyo through our feedback form. Our feedback form is one of our means to make our service better. So dito po sa feedback form, we are going to ask you also to list the titles of the materials that you need that you were not able to found in our library. So for example, nag-request kayo and then sasabihin namin we are very sorry but the material you request is not found in our library. Instead, we are referring you another related material. So, yun naman po yung gagawin namin. Halimbawa, wala sa amin yung hinahanap ninyo, mag-refer pa din po kami ng mga related na material doon sa topic ninyo. But we will appreciate kung isusulat nyo yung title ng material doon sa Google Form. Okay po? And halimbawa, hindi kayo sure meron kami o wala kaming copy ng ganon, katulad ni Miss Mariel, pwede po kayo magtanong kung meron ba kami o wala. Okay po? Or pwede din po kayong magtanong sa amin. Halimbawa, naghahanap kayo ng mga related materials on this topic, pwede niyong sabihin, can you send me materials related to this title? And magsisend po kami sa inyo. No worries po yan. Okay? So, ayan. At kapag halimbawa nakalimutan ninyo ang email address ng ating library, pwede din po kayong mag-send sa amin ng inyong queries via our Facebook page. Ayan. So, ang Facebook page ng ating library ay Science and Technology Information Institute Library. Ayan po. So, dito po pwede nyo pong i-attach din yung screenshot ng inyong ng material na kailangan ninyo na nakita ninyo sa ating OPAC. And include also your email address. Kasi po, yung material, isi-send po namin yun via your email. Okay po? Pwede nyo pong i-like and follow ang aming Facebook page to be updated of our activities. And meron din po kaming mga pa-contest na pwede po kayong manalo. Okay? And for example, hindi nyo po mahanap ang Facebook page ng ating library, pwede po kayong mag-message via our DOST Info Serviles. Impormasyong masaligan at mabilis. So dito po, sa Info Serviles, pwede po kayong magtanong dito ng kahit ano tungkol sa DOST. Pwede nyo pong itanong dito sa Info Serviles kung nakalimutan ninyo ulit ang email address natin. Pwede nyo pong itanong dito kung ano ang email address ng library. Okay po? And kung sakali din po, pwede nyo pong i-attach yung request nyo dito and i-forward din po sa amin yung inyong request at sasagutin po namin kayo. In case, ayan, ito pa po ang isang platform na pwede kayong mag-reach out sa amin. We have the DOST Philippines Facebook page. Katulad po ng DOST Info Serviles, pwede po kayong mag-message o magtanong dito sa DOST Philippines ng kahit ano tungkol sa DOST. Ayan, so inuulit ko po, ang mga masasagot po namin dito ay mga tungkol sa DOST. Kung tungkol po sa ibang agency ng gobyerno katulad ng Department of Agriculture, ay wala po kaming maisasagot sa inyo. Okay po? Ayan, yan po yung mga platforms na pwede nyong gamitin to reach us. And for example, kulang. Well, we actually acknowledge na kulang ang aming online public access catalog or yung mga resources na nasa amin to meet your needs. And for example, kailangan nyo po ng mga experts and scientists at hindi nyo po mahanap yon sa online public access catalog, pwede po kayong pumunta sa spheres.dost.gov.ph. Nandito po yung mga biobibliographies ng mga experts. Ayan, nababasa po ba o blurry pa? Blurry pa din siya? Or okay na po yung screen? Okay po ba yung screen? Nakikita nyo ba? Nababasa na po. Okay, thank you so much. So, ayan po, pwede po kayong mag-browse dito. Nandito po yung mga different experts on different areas of science. And libre po ito. Pwede nyo din pong i-download yung mga issues ng spheres. Okay? Ayan. And halimbawa po, naghahanap din kayo ng mga scientific materials or articles, nandito din po sa Philippine Journal of Science. And ang makikita nyo po dito are the digital copy or full text of the articles. So for example, gusto nyo basahin ang tungkol dito, yan, click nyo lang yan and makikita nyo na po, nandito yung full text ng material. Pwede nyo din po siyang i-download. And once again, this is for free. Basta huwag nyo lang pong ibibenta sa iba. Okay? So these are for research purposes only. And kung gagamitin nyo po ang lahat ng aming mga references sa inyong mga presentations or written activities, don't forget to do proper citation. Okay? Ayan. So that's Philippine Journal of Science. At kung naman, ayan, halimbawa, gusto niyo ding maghanap sa ibang agencies, pwede po kayong pumunta sa Philippine eLive. Ang Philippine eLive naman po ay consortia between Commission on Higher Education, Department of Agriculture, DOST, National Library of the Philippines, and University of the Philippines. At ito po ay nasa advert kung saan pwede kayong mamili. Halimbawa, pipiliin nyo po DOST sapagkat ito lamang yung mga located lang po sa DOST ang maaari po namin ibigay sa inyo. Pwede nyo pong i-check ang DOST. But you can also reach out to the Department of Agriculture, to CHED, to NLP, and to UP sa ibang mga kailangan ninyong materials. Okay, so pwede nyo pong gamitin si Philippine eLive. And ito, so dito tayo ngayon sa Science Direct. So sabi ko kanina, i-reserve natin yung mga ni-request ninyo dito dito sa isang resource natin. Science Direct is a subscription type database, pero meron siyang open access content. Ibig sabihin nun, may mga material dito na free for download already na hindi nyo kailangan mag-register or mag-sign in. So, for example, maghahanap tayo ng materials related to technology and society na hinahanap ni John Mel Lopez. Ayan. So, for technology and society, meron tayong 777,000. Wow. 777,724 results. And you can also refine your research by clicking the recency. So kung gusto nyo yung mga 2022 or 2021 lang, ayan. Click nyo sila para mabawasan. At okay, so naging 75,000 na lang siya. And ito po yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na open access. So you can readily download the material. Ayan. So pag inopen mo yan, mapupunta ka dyan sa ayan. So makikita or mababasa mo na dito. And pwede mo siyang i-download. And once again, don't forget to do proper citation. Okay? Ayan. So, ayan po yung digital copy ng material. Buong-buo po yan. Okay? Ayan. So, that's for technology and society. I-try natin ngayon ito kung meron na silang nagawang study on this. Ayan. Aha. Meron tayo public utility vehicle, satisfaction rating. Ayan. So, ayan. Ang daming open access materials. So, pwedeng nyo po itong basahin. Okay. So, ang daming open access materials. And this is nice, no? Ayan. So, pwedeng nyo pong gamitin si Science Direct. At halimbawa po, may na nakita kayo, basta related to science, technology, and innovation, tapos hindi siya naka-open access dito, pwede niyong kopyahin yung title and the author and send it to us via email. Or, pwede nyo ding i-open yung material and then screenshot nyo siya, tapos send nyo din sa amin. Okay? Hey, so far, nakasunod naman po ba kayo? O yan. Okay, yes po, sabi ni Crystalline. Okay, thank you so much. So, yan po yung mga pwede naming i-offer sa inyo. At kung may mga karagdagan pa po kayong tanong, you can you can post in our Q&A button and I'll get back to you during the Q&A portion. Thank you so much for listening and back to you, Miss Louie.
And so maraming salamat, Ms. Eileen, for that very detailed presentation. So again, to access our OPAC, just visit signet.dost.gov.ph. And for our online subscription, please visit www.sciencedirect.com. And for your material request, just send us an email at library@stii.dost.gov.ph. At gaya nga ng sabi ni Ms. Eileen kanina, marami tayong platforms na pwede niyong gamitin na pagtanungan ng inyong mga DOST-related concerns or science, technology, and innovation-related queries. So meron tayong DOST InfoService Facebook page, DOST Philippines Facebook page, at DOST-STII Library Facebook page. At ang aming pong official hours ay every Mondays to Thursdays from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. At in case po na ma-receive namin ang inyong query on a Friday or during the weekends or during the holidays, amin po kayong ma-respond, masasagot, no, the next working day. Ayan. Okay, so before we proceed to our next video presentation, let's have a short Q&A portion lang, but this time ako po muna ang magtatanong. This is to just refresh the learnings from the previous discussion. So very short lang ito and very easy. I'll be asking 2 questions, and if you know the answers, you can just type them in the chat box. Okay, so first question. What is the meaning of OPAC? What is the meaning of OPAC? So, kanina si Ma'am Aileen discuss nga paano i-navigate yung OPAC, yung mga quick search, expert search, di ba? So, ngayon, what is the meaning of OPAC? So, kung alam ang sagot sa ating answer, sa ating question, ayan, so i-type lamang po sa ating chat box. What is the meaning of OPAC? Ayan, anong meaning ng acronym na OPAC? Ayan, so may mga chat na sa ating chat box. So that's correct. Ang ibig sabihin po ng OPAC ay Online Public Access Catalog. Ayan. Okay, second question. Ayan, so may mga humabol pa. So tama yan, Online Public Access Catalog. Okay, second question. Who is the Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology? So who is the Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology? So kanina nabanggit natin to nung nag-quick overview tayo ng DOST. So sino ba ang ating current DOST Secretary? So kung alam ang sagot sa ating question, i-type lang sa ating chat box. So sino ang ating current DOST Secretary? Yan, so may mga answers na. Okay, so ang DOST po is currently headed by Secretary Fortunato T. de la Peña or SFTP for short. Ayan, so very good. So that's it for our quick Q&A. And now we are down to our last topic. But before that, let's watch these Starbucks infomercials. So maraming salamat for participating in our Q&A. So,
Information is power. Access to information is critical. School children in remote areas hardly get access to good libraries. What more to the internet? All children, regardless of gender, economic, and social status, have the right to information, including SNT information. Information that would inspire them to become future doctors, inventors, engineers, entrepreneurs, researchers, and more. Starbucks is here to bridge the information divide. Starbucks, or the Science and Technology Academic and Research-based openly operated kiosks, is the first Philippine SNT digital library in a box with thousands of science and technology information materials from all over the world. Developed by the men and women of DOST Science and Technology Information Institute in 2011, Starbucks capsulized the DOST-STII's library into a digital box. Demand for this innovative and beneficial digital resource rose steadily, especially in economically marginalized schools and last-mile communities in the country. Through the years, Starbucks has worked with key industry players. From collection to dissemination of information, these partners have worked together with Starbucks in making a difference on how Filipinos view science and technology today. That is why award-giving bodies here and abroad have recognized Starbucks' vital contributions to the society. As of October 2020, Starbucks can be found in almost 4,900 sites in all 17 regions, staying true to its mission of reaching the grassroots. So, wherever you are in the country, whatever language you speak, and whether you're a student, a parent, a teacher, an employee, or a social worker. Get ready for Starbucks! Partner with us, and together, let us bring science for the people.
Starbucks, as you know it, is an offline data bank of science and technology information who once developed an online version for your PC and has evolved, this time, to conquer your mobile phones.
Introducing Starbucks mobile apps. With your Android phone, experience the brightest Starbucks yet.
Bringing you not just one, but 3 mobile applications. 1. Never mess with search engines again. Use the Starbucks online mobile app. Access legit science and technology data from Starbucks online wherever you are. Just connect to the internet. Download the app. Register at the sign up page. Key in your details. Once done, all you've got to do on the main page is to simply click on the icons and explore the vast array of S&T info materials at your fingertips. Search all you want. It's also available with the Starbucks online mobile app.
2. Take on the challenge. Take on the Starbucks quiz. Starbucks brings you the most sought-after exhibit at the National Science and Technology Week.
Students, teachers, parents, and science whizzes out there, download the Starbucks quiz today. Choose your difficulty level. Have fun and learn science and technology stuff at the same time. Be the first to play the Starbucks quiz and take advantage of the gamified version coming soon. 3. Finding Starbucks has never been this easy with the Starbucks Geo Map. Ever wonder where and how many Starbucks there are exactly? This comprehensive map locates every single Starbucks site in a barangay, town, city, province, region, and in the whole country. You can even search for the nearest Starbucks like a good navigator you are. So if you love Starbucks and maps, download the Starbucks Geo Map. Now's the time to gear up your phone with the Starbucks mobile apps. Get them on Google Play. And don't forget to like Starbucks on Facebook. In an attempt to contain the spread of COVID-19, schools were temporarily closed. Students now learn from home. Demand for online learning resources shoots up. The question is, how much can you trust your information source? Fret not, for Starbucks is now online. Starbucks, or the science and technology academic and research-based openly operated kiosks, is an offline site with full suite science and technology information resources. Today, Starbucks has been tailored fit for you. The wealth of knowledge contained in the country's first S&T offline digital library in a box, now accessible online. Accessing information in Starbucks online is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Go to the Starbucks online portal via www.starbucks.ph. 2. Sign up by clicking the upper right portion of the main page. You will be directed to the login page. Click Sign Up here and key in your details. 3. Click Submit and you're on your way to enjoying Starbucks online. Imagine a mountain of learning resources, and there is Starbucks, a beaming gold on the internet scene. Contains tons of STI information that are fun, legit, and easy to dig. From S&T news to agriculture to livelihood and up to disaster preparedness. Say it! Starbucks has it! Try Starbucks online and take advantage of this free, full suite, and fingertip-ready access to the brightest Starbucks yet. Visit Starbucks online portal now and be at the forefront of science and technology information. Get to know Starbucks more. Like our Facebook page.
Okay, so yan po ang aming Starbucks infomercials. And now to further explain how to navigate the Starbucks offline, online, mobile app, quiz app, Wiz app, and how to avail, here's the video presentation of Sir RJC Escondo, our Information Systems Researcher.
Okay. Magandang araw po sa lahat and welcome ulit sa ating online library literacy program. So narito po ako ngayon para ipakilala sa inyo si Starbucks. So kanina, pinakilala na po si STII, maging ang ating library. Ang ating library po ay matatagpuan sa Bikutan, Taguig. So ito po yung isang challenge natin when it comes to information access. Ang Bikutan, Taguig po ay medyo may kalayuan sa karamihan ng ating mga information seekers. At bukod doon, isa rin siya sa may matraffic na area. So, dito tayo nagkaka-problem, yung tinatawag nating gap between the information seekers o yung ating mga researchers at yung ating content na matatagpuan sa library. So, ano ang pwede natin gawin? So, ang ginawa namin or ng STII is to bring the library resources sa ating mga information seekers. So, papunta na sa inyo. It's the other way around na. So, paano natin ginawa yon? Ito po ang kaya nabuo si Starbucks. So, si Starbucks po ay isang digital library na kung sa ayanan natin sa traditional, yung mga libro natin, ginawa natin siyang, process natin siya into digital forms para pwede na natin siyang ipamahagi sa iba't ibang nangangailangan. Bukod dito, once digital ka na, pwede na siya ng sabay-sabay gamitin or tinatawag nating multiple access. Pangalawa, si Starbucks po ay offline or hindi na nangangailangan ng internet connections. Pangatlo, mobile na siya. So, it's called a library in a box. Trinay natin siyang gawing mobile. So, anywhere, even the remote areas, pwede nating mapuntahan. At higit sa lahat, ang system po ni Starbucks ay pinamamahagi natin sa ating mga institution or eskwelahan ng libre. Bakit natin ginagawa ito? Gusto natin mag-create ng interest sa science and technology ang ating mga kabataan at later on is mag-enroll sila into science and technology courses. Sunod is magkaroon tayo ng pool of S&T personnel through inventions, innovations, and of course, inspire one's capacity for entrepreneurship and research. Ano-ano naman ang laman ng Starbucks? So, nung umpisa po, kung ano yung meron kay library, yun ang nilalagay natin kay Starbucks. Ngayon, we partnered with different content providers at sa iba't ibang ahensya ng DOST. We have livelihood videos, disaster risk reduction information through S4SC, the Philippine Men and Women of Science, encyclopedia, COVID information, investigatory projects, and of course, yung ating K-12 materials. So yung K-12 materials po natin, through the partnership with Front Learners, ito na po ang laman natin. So this is in accordance with the DepEd K-12 guidelines or content guidelines. Quarters. So yan. So, naka-breakdown na siya per subject, per quarter, per grade level. That's per grade level, per quarter, per subject. Alright. So, we can also see kung ano yung ginagamit ni DepEd na code for each specific lessons. Nandito na rin po siya. So, ano ba yung mission ni Starbucks? So, sabi nga natin, ginawa si Starbucks para mapadala sa ating information seekers. So, our mission is to bring Starbucks to your location o doon sa mga nangangailangan. And to date, meron na po tayong 5,199 Starbucks sites nationwide. So, karamihan po dito, of course, is our academic institutions. We have some from LGUs, non-government agencies, and NGOs, and private institutions. So, ilan lamang po ito sa mga deployments natin. So, sabi nga natin, it's mobile. So, wala na tayong pinipiling lugar. Hindi na pwedeng sa city lang. Kasi hindi lang naman sa city ang nangangailangan ng impormasyon natin. Tawid ilog, tawid dagat, tawid bundok. Ito naman po, meron tayong isang area in Katiil, Davao Oriental. So, our regional office developed a solar-powered Starbucks. So, para marating natin yung Barangay Malibago or Patong Elementary School. Totally remote. No internet, no electricity. Pero still, they can still use our contents. Sabi ko nga kanina, we also have tawid bundok. Karamihan in car, remote areas. Okay. For our partners, these are the list of our partners. We can break them down into two. Content partners, so sila yung nagbibigay sa atin ng mga contents na pwede nating ilagay kay Starbucks at ng mga gamit ng mga estudyante, researchers, at entrepreneurs. Of course, we have the deployment partners. So sila yung nagdadala naman ng Starbucks sa ating mga lugar or sa kanilang respective beneficiaries. And of course, we also partnered with our different attached agencies ni DOST as well as our regional offices for the deployment of our Starbucks sa kanilang mga nasasakupan. So, to date, ito po ang mga nakamit ni Starbucks simula nung tayo ay nilaunch noong 2011. So, noong 2015, nagawaran tayo ng Presidential Citation for Innovative International Library Projects ng American Library Associations and the Outstanding Library of the Year ng PAAR naman. So, in 2017, nabigyan tayo ng Best Practice Recognition ng Academy of the Philippines as well as Silver and Gold Anvil Awards for Public Relations Tools, Multimedia, and Public Relations Program category. 2019, we were given the Special Award for the Freedom of Information by the Presidential Communications Operations Office. Last year, we were given Excellence in Government Communications Program Award ng Philippine Quill Awards. And since 2017 to 2020, tayo po ay consistent na kasama sa priority programs ng National Economic Development Authority. So, paano naman ngayon na wala tayong physical face-to-face sa mga schools? So, of course, we need to pivot to the new normal. Si Starbucks po ay meron tayong iba't ibang portal na pwede pa rin magamit, hindi man tayo nakikita-kita sa physical na eskwelahan. So, we have the online portal. We have different apps. We have gamified quiz app and of course, the Geo map. So, isa-isahin natin yan. Sa ating Starbucks online portal, this was launched in 2015, mainly as a management and monitoring portal ng ating mga installation sites all over the country. Dito kasi sila nagsasubmit ng mga usage reports, and dito rin tayo nagbibigay ng updates para sa kanilang mga contents. However, during the pandemic, when everyone was forced to stay at home, so our learners ay nangailangan ng pagkukunan or ng magpag-access ng informasyon. So what we did in Starbucks is to upload our contents dito sa ating portal para magkaroon naman yung ating mga estudyante and researchers ng relevant and timely science and technology, innovation, information. And it was also this time na nilawakan natin yung ating partnerships with the different organizations para magkaroon tayo ng mas magandang content online. So, paano natin ito ma-access? Using your browser, just go to www.starbucks.ph. And sa upper right side, makikita nyo po dito yung login here to explore. So, just click that side and magkakaroon po tayo ng pop-up window like this in image number 2. So if you've registered before, just input your username and password, or you can always sign up. So once you sign up, you click yung sign up form, lalabas po yung ating sign up form. Just fill out the required information and click submit. Now you can explore our online portal. So our contents, katulad ng mga binanggit ko kanina sa offline, we have the different contents from our different agencies, content providers, and online sources. So para naman sa ating mga gadget users, we developed ilang mobile applications para maka-connect or maka-access din sa ating Starbucks information. So, ito naman, ginawa natin ito noong July 2019. And to date, hanggang Android pa lang po ito available. So, we can download it at Google Play Store. So, paano tayo magkaroon? Punta lang po kayo sa inyong Play Store sa inyong mga gadgets. Search for Starbucks. So, kay Starbucks po, tingnan nyo mabuti, meron siyang nakalagay. Yung may logo po na bilog. Yan. And then, download and install. So, same then. Set up lang tayo ng ating profile, your name, your age, and your category. And then, you can access our different informations contained in Starbucks, such as the discarded videos. So, dito, since gadget naman siya, click lang. Minsan may mga kailangan din tayo na applications katulad ng video players. Yan. So, para maka-access tayo ng mga videos natin. Yung ibang materials natin, such as journals, science journals, we have the complete text, complete article, full title, uploaded na rin po yan. Especially those coming from the Philippine Journal of Science. Halimbawa, need nyo ng specific na item, you can always use the search function. So sa search function natin, we can limit it or filter it if you want the video, the full text, or the text only. So usually, yung mga text only, ito yung mga web contents natin. So you can use titles, you can use keywords to search for your information. So, paano naman kung medyo bored ka na sa pagbabasa? Si Starbucks po, nag-develop din. Ito po, bagong-bago lang. Kaka-launch lang nito last week. So, initially, meron kaming mas simpleng version nito. Ito lang yung mas pinaganda. We have avatars na, we have tokens na, and everything. So, si gamified na po, si Wiz App, same din siya. It's available kay Android. So, punta lang tayo kay Play Store. And hanapin po si Starbucks Whiz. So, yung icon po niya is si Smarty. Kung familiar kayo kay Smarty, yung mukhang Angry Bird na may hawak na tablet. So, yan si Starbucks Whiz. And install and play. So, ito na po ang mangyayari dyan. Same pa rin tayo ng process. Always enroll on your account or register your account and log in. Or pwede rin na po yan using your FB. Okay? So, meron tayong iba't ibang meron po tayong iba't ibang levels na magagamit dito.
Conquer the Wiz app? Let's begin. Take on the challenge from 7 different categories. Step right up and conquer the beginner level. If you find that easy, the intermediate, junior, and senior levels will make you wish you paid more attention in class. But if you're really raring for a challenge, prepare to be stumped when you try out the advanced level. Starbucks Whiz. In standard mode, you'll earn tokens by tapping the correct answer. Tap in as fast as you can to earn more tokens. Challenge your friends in dual mode. Or try out Battle of 5. 5 players enter, but only 1 can win. Outlast your friends in this intense online battle of wits. And earn stars, climb the ranks, and collect badges along the way. Starbucks Whiz. Earn stars by getting questions right, winning battles, and getting daily rewards. Get more stars and you'll quickly rank up. Get on top of the game by becoming the mad scientist. Get more time to think with Time Warp. Clear away 2 wrong choices by engaging Take 2. Or summon Eureka and the answer will be revealed instantly. Starbucks Whiz.
Okay, so yun po ang ating Starbucks Whiz app. Happy playing, guys. Download and enjoy. Para naman sa ating GMAP app, this was launched in 2019. So, yung app na ito po ay pwede natin gamitin para makita natin kung saan na nga ba may mga Starbucks na malapit sa ating lugar. And as the same, available din po siya sa ating Google Play Store. So, punta lang kayo Play Store, search nyo si Starbucks Geo Map. And you'll see yung kiosk icon natin. Of course, created by DOST-STII pa rin po. And install. So, paano natin siya gamitin? Once you open yung app, so ang lalabas po niyan is yung image 1. You can use our filter site. So, we can filter by location, region, province, or city. Or, we can use it we can filter by name. Name po nung lugar or nung high school. Okay? And so, in summary, ito po ang ating mga platforms. So, we have the offline. Ito yung binibigay natin sa mga institution such as schools, LGUs, and NGAs. For online portals, we have the different apps that we can access anytime. Of course, we need internet connections. As well as our mobile apps, all you need to do is download it from Google Play Store and access our different applications depende sa inyong need. So for questions, comments, and requests, you can email us at starbucks@stii.dost.gov.ph or dost.starbooks@gmail.com. You can also message us and follow us in our Facebook page at DOST-Starbooks. Thank you and have a great day.
Okay, so maraming salamat Sir RJ. At again, marami po tayong Starbucks platforms. Meron tayong Starbucks offline. Ito yung mga pinapadala natin sa schools. Starbucks online portal, yun, which can be accessed through the internet, at Starbucks mobile apps, which you can download in the Google Play Store. Okay, so now let us proceed to the Q&A portion. So if you have any questions, the Zoom floor is now open for your clarifications and comments. So kung merong hindi masyadong malinaw during the discussion, pwede na pong tanungin ang ating mga speakers dahil andito naman sila to address your questions. Okay, so kung may mga katanungan, i-type lamang sa Q&A button. Ayan, so meron tayong one question from the participant. So who is the head of the DOST? So ito yung question natin kanina. So DOST is currently headed by Secretary Fortunato T. De La Peña, or SFTP for short. And quick trivia also, SFTP stands for the slogan of the DOST, which is Science for the People, o sa Tagalog ay Agham para sa Bayan. Okay, so yeah. So any questions from the participants? So what is the role of the DOST-STII? So I think this question can be best answered by Ms. Linder. Ayan, I think she discussed na kanina yung mandates ng DOST-STII, but just the same, may we ask Ma'am Linder to summarize the mandates of the STII. Hi, ma'am.
Thank you, Louie. Okay ba yung audio ko? Okay naman?
Yes, ma'am. Apo,
Okay,
apo.
clear naman. Okay. Ayan. So, thank you, Cristel, for that question. So, based sa kaninang presentation, the mandate of DOST-STII, so we have 3 mandates. Sabi ko nga, we are mandated to establish a science and technology library. So, yun yung DOST-STII library. And then, to disseminate information on S&T and innovation. So, ito yung mga na-share kanina ni Irene. Di ba, na-share niya paano mag-request ng material dito, ano yung mga collections namin. And then yung third mandate is to capacitate our stakeholder on S&T. So kaya kami nagkakandak ng ganitong training so that we can maximize the use of our resources na lahat naman ay libre. So, yun. So sana, Cristel, nasagot ko yung tanong mo. Thank you.
So maraming salamat, Ma'am Linder. And just to add, ang DOST-STII po ang marketing and information arm of the DOST system. Okay, so any questions from the participants? How will this ease the way of gathering information you want to research? So I think this question is for Ms. Irene. Ms. Irene?
Okay. Ayan. How will this ease the way of gathering information you want to research? Yan. So, the limitations mismo will be able to help you or will be able to ease the way of gathering information you want to research. So, halimbawa, ang dami mong resources. Ayan, pwede kang pumili dun sa may mga digital copy lang. Ganun. And then, i-prioritize natin kung alin yung nearest to the topic na nire-research natin. So, ganun lang siya. At least, when you research, you specify your topic para kung ano lang yung mga related na materials doon sa topic mo, sila lang yung lalabas. That's why it would be better to use the advanced search or the expert search when navigating our online public access catalog, because by using the delimiters, ayan, na-limit na po yung or na-screen na yung mga lalabas na results. Ayan.
Yan. So maraming salamat Ma'am Irene. And just to add, kasi 'di ba dahil pandemic ngayon, parang nagkaroon tayo ng challenge in the access of information dahil yung ibang libraries naka-close. So through this program, sana masatulungan namin kayo dahil meron kaming mga online reference services, online catalog na pwede niyong i-access remotely. So kahit sa bahay, pwede kayong mag-search ng materials. Okay, so any questions from the participants? Yan. So, anyway, kung after this session, bigla naman kayo may maisip na questions, you can always message us through our Facebook page, or you can send us an email at library@stii.dost.gov.ph. Okay, so none, ma'am. So at this point, if wala na questions from the participants, I think we can proceed to the next slide. And so as part of our commitment to gender and development, please watch this short video by Philippine Commission on Women.
Ang mga katutubong Pilipino kaibanan sa pagsiguro kan magkakanigong pag-asenso.
Bilang isang Muslim, ipinagmamalaki ko ang aking pananampalataya. Naniniwala ako na hindi dapat maging hadlang ang magkakaibang paniniwala sa pagsulong ng kaunlaran para sa lahat.
Naniniwala ako na ang mga miyembro ng LGBTQ community ay may kani-kaniyang kakayahan at talentong kapaki-pakinabang sa lipunan. Ang respeto at paggalang sa bawat miyembro ng lipunan, anuman ang kasarian, ay susi tungo sa pantay na oportunidad para sa lahat.
Hindi hadlang ang aking kapansanan upang maging produktibo at makilahok sa gawain pang komunidad.
Ang partisipasyon ng mga taong may kapansanan sa usapin at isyong pambansa ay nakatutulong sa paghubog ng aming sariling kakayahan at sa pagkamit ng lipunang pantay at inklusibo.
Kaming mga kababaihan sa kabukidan ay may dakulang ambag sa komunidad, lalong-lalo na sa pangataman kang kapalibutan asin ang kasiguruhan sa pagkakain. Kung kaya kami nangangapudan sa pantay na pagtratar sa kinukuanan kang natural na yaman asin sa pagtaon ng serbisyo sa salod asin kabatiran.
Kaming mga kabataan ay hindi lang para sa kinabukasan. Kami rin ay para sa kasalukuyan. Sa pamamagitan ng mga makabagong platforms katulad ng social media, na ipapahayag namin ang aming boses at opinyon tungkol sa mga napapanahong isyu na may epekto sa amin. May karapatan din kami na makilahok sa mga gawaing pangkaularan dahil dito nakasalalay ang aming kinabukasan.
Bilang isang kawani ng gobyerno, tungkulin kong magsilbi ng tapat, parangal at mahusay para sa bayan ko at sa aking mga kapwa Pilipino.
Makikitungo ako ng pantay at makatarungan sa lahat ng lumalapit sa aming tanggapan.
Patuloy kong iaangat ang antas ng paglilingkod at sisikapin kong iparamdam sa mamamayan ang dekalidad ng serbisyo sa bayan.
Kahit anong lahi,
kahit anong relihiyon,
kahit anong katayuan sa buhay,
kahit anong kasarian,
kahit anong pinagmulan,
kahit anong edad,
kahit anong profesyon,
walang dapat maiwan.
Kaya magsama-sama tayong siguruhin ang
pantay na karapatan
at oportunidad
para sa lahat.
Kami ang Generation
Equality.
And so again, that was brought to you by the Philippine Commission on Women. And now for the closing message, let's hear it from the Chief of the Information Resources and Analysis Division, Mr. Alan C. Taule.
Sa ngalan po ng Kagawaran ng Agama Teknolohiya at DOST Science and Technology Information Institute, ako po si Alan Taule, Chief Science Research Specialist ng Information Resources and Analysis Division o IRAD na malugod na bumabati sa ating mga panauhin para sa ating webinar on online library literacy. Naway marami po kayong matutunang bagong kaalaman mula sa ating resource speakers na tumalakay sa paksang library services na maaari natin gamitin kahit hindi tayo actual na dumadalaw dito sa loob ng DOST complex sa Bikutan, Taguig City. Sabi nga nila, this is the information age, where information can be accessed with a click here and there plus a few keystrokes. Sa kasalukuyan nga, hindi mo na kailangan ng PC or ng laptop sapagkat pwede ka nang mag-online sa telepono lamang. Ngunit dapat nating parating tatandaan na kung gaano kabilis makasagap ng impormasyon, ganon din kabilis makasagap ng disinformation o fake news. Malaking suliranin ngayon ang paglaganap ng maling impormasyon lalo na sa social media. Kaya dapat muli nating ugaliin ang pagkalap ng impormasyon mula lamang sa official and reliable sources. At makasisiguro kayo na ang impormasyon at kaalamang nagmumula sa libraries ay nagdaan sa mga trained professionals gaya ng registered librarians ng DOST-STII. Muli, ang aking pasasalamat sa ating mga panauhin sa araw na ito. Maasa kami na magiging bahagi ng buhay ng mga estudyante ang dumalaw sa DOST-STII Library na makikita sa library.stii.dost.gov.ph. Ulitin ko po, library.stii.dost.gov.ph. Maligayang paglalakbay sa landas ng kaalaman at pag-unlad sa buhay. Sa ulitin.
And so maraming salamat, Sir Alan. And some reminders, DOST-STII will provide an e-certificate of attendance to all participants who successfully submitted their accomplished pre-test, post-test, and evaluation form. The e-certificate of attendance will be sent to the email address that you have provided in the evaluation form 10 working days after this program. So again, makaka-receive po ng certificate of attendance yung mga nag-register sa program at mga sasagot ng ng evaluation form mamaya. Okay, so next slide please. Ayan, so to access our e-resources, you need to register through the link posted or through the QR code flashed on your screen. So again, register through the link or yung sa QR code to get instructions kung paano ba i-access ang aming e-resources sa DOST-STII library. And finally, as part of our learning initiatives, we are asking everyone to please answer the post-test and the evaluation form through the link posted. Yan, so hintayin lamang po natin ang slide. Next slide, please. Ayan, so yung link na yan ay amin ding isi-send sa chat box so you can click it directly or you may also type it in your browsers. Ayan, and some reminders when answering the evaluation form, please provide your full name and please double check your email addresses kung ano po yung ginamit nyong email nung nag-register. Yun din ang gagamitin na email address sa evaluation form. And again, we value your feedback. This is to improve yung aming mga services and online sessions. So sana masagutan niyo po ang aming evaluation form. Okay, so again, maraming salamat sa lahat for attending the session. And siguro while the rest are answering, may I request the panelists to please open their cameras for a quick photo op. Ayan, so hintayin na lang po natin ng ibang mga kasama, sila Miss Mary Ann, sila Miss Linder, at si Miss Irene. Yan. and si Miss Suzette. So please open your cameras. Yan. So si Miss Linder parang wala pa atang camera. Ayan. Okay, so Sir Rainier, ikaw na po bahala mag-capture ng ating class picture. Okay. Okay, so salamat Sir Rainier. Again, maraming salamat po kila Ma'am Suzette at saka kay Miss Mary Ann Belen for requesting the session. We hope na yung mga students natin maraming natutunan today kung paano mag-request ng materials from the library at magamit nila sa kanilang mga assignments and projects. So, any messages po from Ms. Suzette before we end the program?
Thank you po from DOST-STII 2 for granting our 2 days session for our learners for grade 7 and grade 8, grade 11, and also to Ma'am Mary Ann Bilen for allowing us to conduct this session. Request ko din po na next year, hopefully, this year, magkakandak pa rin po tayo ng session for our grade 8 and 9 naman po. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga speakers for very informative session. Thank you.
And so again, maraming salamat po at sa mga students natin, please don't forget to answer our evaluation form and please follow our Facebook page for announcements and upcoming activities. So that's it for our session. Again, magandang hapon po sa lahat at stay safe everyone.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ingat.
Ingat. Great week ahead.